What up? What up? What up? So I have had this on my mind a lot lately. I've been getting a lot of messages from people that I know feel the exact same way.
I just want to know, are there any people out there in their 30s who feel like they're just lost and confused in their life right now? People used to tell me, just wait till you get to your 30s. It gets so much easier. I don't feel like that. Do I want to start a whole new career path? Do I want to keep my job? Do I just want to take whatever money I have left to my name and just run to Europe? Do I live in a city? Do I live on a farm where there's a bunch of cows and sheep and cute little dogs running around? I can just frolic in the flowers and just be a farm girl. I'm 33. Do I need to try and look for a husband right now? I don't know. Do I just get a van and me and my little dog just go trip around and go on little road trip adventures together and experience things? Like, that sounds fun. Do I just move to a super cheap island and just work in a smoothie shack, you know? Like, there's no right or wrong in life, but it's like there's so many options and paths that you can take that I don't know anymore. I want to do so many things, but at the same time, I don't know what to do. Also, I don't really have the financial freedom right now to be able to experience a lot of things.
And I remember hearing that too. A lot of people in their 30s having their stuff together. I know when I get online, Facebook, stuff like that, and see people I went to school with, a lot of the people do seem like they got their shit together. I know the reality is most of them don't. Most of them are still lost and know what's going on. And really, really, my generation, millennials back in the 80s, most of the people are strung out, man, or have passed away and OD'd. I know a lot of the group of people that I grew up with are just no longer with us. And the ones that kind of did the right thing, it seems like a lot of them are going through midlife crisis too. Like, what should I do? And I really think cost of living, home prices, the future outlook has to do with a lot of this stuff because it just looks bleak out there in the future. That's what led me to this channel to begin with, right? Is just feeling lost, no direction. It's rough, man. I feel for people because I know that feeling in my soul. I really do know that feeling. I know that feeling.
Let's just be so real right now. I'm 31 years old. I still live in my hometown. I don't want to live in my hometown, so I moved back in with my parents to save money.
Some people ain't even got that option to go live with their parents. That wasn't ever an option for me. I left when I was like 14, I think. My mom was never around. My dad did his best, but I rolled out when I was young.
So that I'm not wasting money on rent in a place that I don't even want to live, but I don't know where I want to live. I work a regular 9 to 5 job that I could do anywhere. I also do content creation and UGC stuff. So I have that. I make enough right now where I could live off of my content creation, but it's so unpredictable, and I'm a Virgo. I need reliable, consistent income for my mental. I'm like a worrier, and it worries me that as soon as I would try to live off of my content creation, that for some reason I wouldn't make any money that month. Like,
That might happen, man. But the reality is, with things that are going on right now, people are getting laid off all the time. Even regular jobs are not as secure as they used to be previous generations. It's not the same as it used to be. And I figured that out real young that the world don't work right, which is probably what led me on the bad path when I was younger, but never wanted to live an average life anyways.
I am in my late 30s and I feel quite lost in my life right now. In a lot of ways, I feel like I'm starting over. I left the job that I was at for 9 years a few months ago, and it has just been one existential question after another for months on end. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired, but I am trying to figure it out. And the place that I'm in mentally, emotionally, spiritually is a very lonely place to be. It feels like I'm the only one my age that's here. And what I've realized recently in talking about this more and more with friends or on the internet is that there are quite a lot of us actually feeling this way at this age. So I started a Substack where I write all about this as a way to process it myself and also hopefully help other people feel less alone in it. Like, there are other people out there who are feeling and experiencing the same things as you, and it's okay. And we're figuring it out, taking it one day at a time. And yeah, just learning to embrace uncertainty when it is present in our lives.
You're not alone, that's for sure. And at 31 was when I started to get my life back in order from, living that criminal lifestyle that I did for so long. When I was 30s, when I started to make the changes in my life that has led me to where I'm at today. So she's definitely not alone. And, for me, that was the same time I made my decision, roughly. And that's really it, man. We have to embrace that. We have to embrace that uncertainty, because what that means is that you're actually doing something that's uncharted in your life, which is a sign of growth, because you're not doing the same thing that you have done before. And that's why a lot of us do feel lost. I feel lost right now. I feel super uncertain about the future, super, just unsure, man, uncertain. That's because I've never been in the position I'm in right now, and I've never done the things that I do right now. And it's like scary and exciting, and you just don't know. Is it the right thing? Is it not the right thing? There's so many questions to it. And it's just so many people feel the same way. And it's relieving to know that you're not alone. It's not just you. You're not alone. I'm not alone.
How is this happening? How is this the world that I live in now? I truly feel stuck. I feel frozen. I want to do something, but there's nothing I can do. This is not the world I wanted to grow up in.
There's a lot she can do, right? There's a lot that all of us can do. You can still get up and do what you need to do. Just because you feel stuck doesn't mean that you're actually stuck.
And grow old in. This is not the world I wanted to meet a partner with and raise a family with. This is not the world I wanted to bring children into and teach them all of the goodness. It's not there anymore. There is no goodness left in the world. Everyone is
I disagree with that. There's still a lot of goodness out there.
just greedy. What happened to caring? What happened to passion? What happened to putting your soul into things that are important? Things like art.
She's being over dramatic. Let's move on to the next one. I like this one.
They say time heal, but years pass and I'm still not healed. They say things get better with time. Well, a lot of time went and ain't nothing get better. I just feel so lost out here, dog. Like I'm out here losing my mind. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. It's like I get up, go to work, do what I need to do, handle my responsibilities, take care of my priorities, but I feel so fucking lost, bro. And I can't explain this shit to nobody because I don't think nobody would really understand me, and half the time, or majority of the time, I can't even put this shit into words, man. I'm just speaking from the heart at this point, for real. I be losing it. I feel so fucking stuck. I feel so lost. I feel like that I'm too far gone, that ain't no saving me, I feel like I disappointed God so much to a point where he don't want nothing to do with me, which causes me to be lacked in prayer, which causes me not to be in my Bible like that, which causes me not to, really expect anything from him because I've been disappointing him too much lately. It's just, I'm trying to explain it the best way I can, so I hope y'all could bear with me. It's just the feeling stuck.
So many people feel like that. You get up, you work, you're just going through this cycle, man, and it feels like the tires are just spinning and you're not actually getting anywhere forward right? Which is what led me to this YouTube channel, what led me to learn how to code, or learn how to code. I never really became like a programmer. But the point is that I was trying to better my life and get out of this rut. And I still feel like I'm in this rut even today, especially right now, because I have a few different things going and they're all kind of doing okay and showing progress into something greater, but they're not there yet. So this is that weird growth stage in between. You feel lost, you feel stuck, you're figuring stuff out. And it's just super normal for people to feel that way because, like I said before, that's a sign of growth. This is an important part in the process. And you'll hear a lot of people that have done great things talk about this, right? Being consistent, showing up when you didn't feel like it, and just being disciplined in this. And that's because it's going to feel pointless for a while. You just have to keep at it. You got to keep going and keep going and keep going. And that's why having a why is so important in your life, because you got to be able to see the bigger picture. I get a lot of flack for this because I quit coding, but that's because my why to learn coding and get that job, there's a why, right? And that was just a step or a path to get to my why. It had nothing to do with coding. I was never interested in that. I was interested in having remote work and earning more income. That's the only thing that led me to that. But I'm glad I took that path, because those failures have led me to other things that are turning out to be really good, even though right now, today, they don't feel that way, right? Because I feel a little stuck, but it is what it is. I'm just going to keep trying to smile through it and keep moving. But let's check out this last one because I like what he's got to say.
I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but I trust the algorithm to deliver it to the right people. If you're feeling lost, that means you're in uncharted territory, which is exactly what you've been wanting to get to. It's okay. If you're feeling a little lonely, it's probably because you finally outgrew the circles that you always wanted to outgrow. Did you think there was going to be a party of people just waiting for you to arrive? These frustrations and these feelings do not mean that you stop. These frustrations and these feelings do not mean that you made a wrong turn and it's time to go back to your old life. Surprisingly, these feelings, these signals are telling you that you have gotten to where you are. You're supposed to feel slightly lost. You're supposed to feel slightly lonely. You're supposed to wonder what's next, because you're going somewhere that the identity of this current version of you has never been. What are you so surprised about?
That's what I was saying earlier about, you're in an area that you've never been before, so it should feel lost and weird, different. You don't know what to do. That's super normal.
You are going to feel frustrated because the new identity that you want doesn't fit in the old lifestyle anymore. It's like working with a puzzle that's missing a piece. You're supposed to have a little bit of frustration. You're supposed to feel a bit lost. You're supposed to feel a bit lonely, because you're going somewhere new. And that's exactly what you've been praying for. So keep going.
I needed to hear that myself, man, because it's been a struggle lately, right? As you could tell, if you've been here for a while, you know that my content has changed a little bit. I'm going a different direction, and that's just because I have changed as a person, and there's growth in my life, and I see my future as something a little bit different. So here we are, and that's okay, man. Some people ain't gonna like that. Some people aren't gonna ride with that. That's fine. Let them not. But some people will, right? Some people are there to get you through a season, and some people are there to get you through life, right? It can be short, it can be long, it doesn't matter. Point is if you're out there feeling lost and unsure and just lack direction, just keep going, keep trying new things, keep doing things that feel super uncomfortable, because everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. And that fear of being lost and doing stuff wrong and making wrong decisions, you got to go through that. It's okay. It's part of the process. You just got to go through it. And I'm saying this to you, but I'm really saying it to me because I need to hear this shit. But it's late. I probably should get to bed because it's pretty late. I want to do this video because I'm at a goal to myself that I'm going to put out a video every other day, every 3 days for the next couple weeks. Next week or two, I want to be able to put out a video, And I slacked today because I had some great conversations with some friends, and had to get groceries done, spent some time with the boys. But anyways, it's late. I gotta go. Love you guys.